Hello everybody and welcome to Building Southlake. This week we're starting underneath the map. So I actually have a lot of brand new stuff to show you guys. Like last week, I have been working pretty hard on the city, and I have, I think, 2 new buildings to show you, or maybe even 3, kind of considering last part we worked on the garage portion of the building that we're going to show you today. So first off, we have these 2 right here. So this is another apartment complex. So in a city you need a lot of apartments. This one is a high rise. So I really like how this one looks, especially from the side. I think it just looks spectacular. And then the building that we worked on last week when it came to the parking garage looks just like this. So kind of a modern design to an extent, but also very simple design as well. Very, I think it kind of fits in with the area. And then back behind it all, I gave it this little, I don't know what you like, a little park thing, kind of, I don't know what you would call this. But I wanted to make the area by the apartments really nice, and so this is what I came up with. I wanted a different design for the sidewalk than on the actual sidewalk itself. You know, I wanted to change things up quite a bit, so I went with this, and I think it looks fantastic. It changes up how much green there is in the city. And one of the other new things I am going to be adding around the map is, this. So this is basically what the entire city looks like as of right now. So as you can tell, down low is the old downtown with the stadium over there. And then over here is where we are working right now. As you can tell, this area is really coming along great. And then the other new building to show you guys is another apartment building, but this one is not a high rise. It's going to be like an office building kind of meshed with a apartment complex. So if you look at it from this side, it looks like a very simple little building, very long, very long. I mean, as you can tell, it's twice as long or the same as these 2 buildings here with one building. So basically, we come around to the back side. As you can tell, there are going to be little balconies and stuff like that. Up top will be where you can kind of rest and overlook the city from your apartment and stuff like that. So I just wanted to kind of make it, you know, look a little bit more clean. Also use snow to make that. And things are just really looking great right now. I'm really liking how this part of the city is taking place. I think it's coming along even better than I could have even imagined, especially when it comes to the realism aspect of things. Just because, you know, I always want to make a realistic city, and the older downtown is close to what I wanted at the time. And I might even say perfect for what I wanted at the time. But once I learned more about how to make a city, I wanted to kind of do that again. I wanted to make a new city without making a new city, if that makes any sense, because I can kind of build off of what's over there. Excuse me. Also, one of the other things I am considering is, once we get done with this row, one of the things I am considering is adding a pretty big park over here, maybe even in between that building there and then this road over here, and then we kind of have the 2 roads right here connect. I feel like that actually be a really good idea. Only I'm not 100% sure if I want to do that, so let me know what you guys think in the comments when it comes to what you think I should add on, or even add in between these 2 buildings. Should I add more row buildings? Should I add more, you know, like a park area? What should I add? Let me know in the comments what you guys think I should do. Also, this area right here is basically going to go all the way down for this wall, and as you can tell, since the highway is raised above the ground level at this point, I want to make a nice little wall that kind of shows it in its own sense. So that's what I came up with as well, just kind of showing you guys around, you know. So hopefully you guys are having a good week. It's been a very long day for me. In fact, I'm recording this on a Monday. And let's see, I went to work at 7. I showed up at like 7:05. And I got off. Usually I get off at 4. Didn't leave until 7 o'clock. As soon as I got home, not even hesitating to get online and start recording for you guys. You know, because I really want to get these videos out for you guys, even though if I've had a long day, hopefully this kind of video can make your day, or even just make your day even a little bit better. So hopefully that's what I am doing here for you guys, or just giving you guys simple, very easy to do things for your own city, which is probably the main thing that you guys probably come here for. So one thing is, I've been playing a lot. I'm not sure how many of you guys actually know this, but I do play other games. I know it's kind of rare to think that. But on my other channel, I mean, I play a lot of other games, but I've been playing a lot of Overwatch again. There for a while, I kind of stopped playing Overwatch, like once Battlefield 1, Call of Duty 4 Remastered came out. I kind of stopped playing Overwatch, even though it was such a fun game. I basically stopped playing it before the first map came out, I think, and I started playing it this weekend, and I forgot how much fun and frustrating that game can be. I mean, I kind of got addicted to it once again, and I feel really happy to actually be playing it, because there's very few games you can come back to and really enjoy constantly, game after game. I think I played probably like 30 games, and I just had such a blast doing it. I mean, I play Overwatch on the Xbox. I don't play it on PC, which I am considering buying it for the PC as well, for you PC users. But I just forgot how much fun that game is. I mean, I'm not great at the game, but I'm not horrible. I think I'm ranked in competitive 2800 or something like that. I think I'm like a silver. I'm not 100% sure how the ranking system works yet. If you know how it works, let me know in the comments, because I have no idea at all about how any of that kind of stuff works. So I've been playing Overwatch. I started playing it, I think, on, let's see, because we had a big ice storm come through the Middle East of, or the Midwest, Middle East, Middle East, through the Midwest of the United States. And so basically I was kind of stuck inside all weekend. It wasn't really too bad for me. I like staying inside and playing Xbox. But, you know, it kind of sucked not be able to go out at all pretty much because of all the ice on the roads. But one of those things that that I just started playing again for fun, because I was like, I'm kind of getting bored of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, or Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. I was kind of getting bored of that. I've been playing that quite a bit. I haven't really been playing as much Battlefield 1 as I would expect me to play. I was thinking about this the other day. You know, Battlefield is still such a great game. It's still so much fun to play, but there's not the learning curve to it like there was like in Battlefield 3, or for example. Battlefield 3, I mean, you can not just pick up the controller and kind of just like kill everybody in your sight. If you wanted to get, like, especially with a sniper, if you wanted to get kills with a sniper, you either had to play hardcore or you really had to be good with your sniper. There's a learning curve to it. There's a challenge into it. And I feel like with the new Battlefield, there's not really much of a challenge in it anymore. It's still a lot of fun, yes. It's still one of my favorite games to play. But at the same time, it's just one of those games to where Battlefield's getting easier and easier by the year. I mean, I thought, you know, Battlefield 3 was a very difficult game to actually get kills at distance. You actually had to work with your team. But as as Battlefield 4 came out, I guess, did Hardline come out before Battlefield 4? I think it came out after, right? But anyways, I mean, so with Battlefield 4, sniping became very, very easy, so everybody could do it, which kind of took that rarity aspect of it, because in Battlefield 3, you didn't really see too many snipers. A lot of people were running around support, and they were running around as a whole bunch of other characters that you could actually use, which made a lot of sense, because in real life, you're not going to have a team of 30 snipers, right? Usually there's one or two. In Battlefield 3, that's pretty much what it was. And because it was difficult, you know? I mean, it was so difficult that you couldn't just pick up the sniper, aim at somebody. You actually had to really account for bullet velocity along with bullet drop. I mean, in Battlefield 4, there was some bullet drop, but not much. I'm talking about on a Battlefield 3 scale, why do I keep saying Call of Duty? Battlefield 4 was the easiest sniping game I've ever played. And that's saying something, because Battlefield 3 was so difficult to actually learn. It took you a good month or two to finally figure out your gun. And then at that point, you didn't want to change guns because you didn't want to, you know, break your habit and, you know, had to restart all over again. So I think I kind of miss that about, you know, games nowadays, is they're kind of making them easier and easier every single year. It's very hard to find very hard games to play, especially on consoles. On PC, it's a little bit easier. I mean, one of the games that WeBe Stranger and I are going to be recording for Power Play, our other channel, is a game called Squad, because it's just it's supposed to be a very realistic game. We kind of played it once or twice, I think, to kind of test our hands at it, see if we would actually like it for a video, and we both really like it. We've met some really cool people. So one of the things that we want to do is record a series in it, and that is a very hard game. It's a very patient game. I like games where you have to be patient, you know? I don't like games, you know, I like them at times, but my favorite games are the ones where you have to kind of take your time, plan it out with your team. You can't just go rushing in and get every single kill. You know, I like games where it's a one shot, one kill. You know, you actually have to be careful, kind of makes you scared a little bit, you know? It kind of keeps you on your toes. I think those are just my favorite games to play. But I mean, if you guys agree with any of my points, let me know in the comments as well. If you guys have played Battlefield 3 and then played Battlefield 4 sniping, you probably realize how easy it was compared to Battlefield 3. or if there are any other games that you think I could play that I would like. Again, let me know in the comments. I do read all of your guys' comments, believe it or not, when it comes to my newer videos. Now, yes, I don't read all the older comments from a year ago on older videos. That'd be impossible to keep up with. But I do read all your comments on my newer videos, guys. So if you want to reach me and, want me to reply, definitely reply or make your own comments in this video, and I will get back to you if I think it's a good question, or I just want to say thank you for watching. I've been doing that more often as well. So guys, we actually might end this video. I need to go record some other videos along with this one and also edit some. And also, I'm going to go eat some chicken nuggets that my girlfriend is bringing home to me. So, bye-bye, guys. Thank you very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated. Let me know what you guys think about all the topics that we discussed in this week of building Southlake. And let me know what you guys think of the new additions to the city and what your opinions are on it. So, bye-bye, guys, and thank you very much for watching.